Disclaimer. I don't own any of the pictures nor music that are present in this video. Credit goes to the artists who made these beautiful pieces of art. Other things. Don't bash on the people that I cover. These videos are only made for criticism, not for hate nor drama. This video was meant to come out in late 2017, but stuff happened. Better late than never. With that said, enjoy the video. Hey guys, I'm Starmic. For those who don't know who I am, like 99% of the human population. Today I will be covering Connor the Waffle. I'm commentating on someone I'm subscribed to. Just like my video on Silver League Networks, which is now private because of how boring it was to watch in my eyes. Hopefully, that won't be the case this time. Anyways, meet Connor the Waffle. He is a guy who makes videos talking about video games and sometimes cartoons. Connor the Waffle seems like a sweet and fun guy. Sadly, that doesn't get him excused from criticism. Anyways, Waffle made a new video about Kirby and I was ecstatic when I first saw it in my sub box. However, the video was a disappointment and I had major issues with his points. It's not all bad though. Thanks to this video, I have some material now. This will also be my first commentary on a video that isn't a countdown. With all that out of the way, let's get started.
But behind all of the colors and smiles lies a very well-kept secret about the Kirby universe. One that's not all sunshine and rainbows, but of a darker and more grim version of the Kirby universe. One that we have actually been playing through all of these years. Yeah, it's crazy to think that Kirby would be anything less than adorable, so stick with me as we explore the two coexisting Kirby universes.
This is a problem throughout the entire video, so I'll explain it now. Connor's theory that Kirby has an evil twin from another universe has almost nothing to support it. His only piece of evidence is that Kirby is a bad person in these games. Sorry, but that's not good enough evidence to make this claim.
So the first universe we'll talk about is the Dreamland universe. This is the Kirby world that we all know and love. Everything is happy, and Kirby is our valiant hero, teaming up with loads of animal friends, including King DDD himself on occasion. These games usually have some kind of objective for Kirby, like collecting heart stars or crystal shards to fulfill his objective, such as the Kirby Dreamland series, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Kirby 64, etc. But then, somewhere far away in a distant alternate universe, we have what we'll call the Superstar universe. These games include Kirby Superstar and Kirby's Adventure, just to name a few. This is a world where things aren't as innocent as they seem, starting off, of course, with Kirby. While in the Dreamland universe, Kirby always had an objective in mind as to why he would be fighting. In the Superstar universe, there really isn't any reason for Kirby's actions. The sole purpose of these games are to walk from left to right, travel from area to area, and just destroy, eating and killing every inhabitant of Dreamland, even the seemingly innocent ones, like this sweeping creature. He's just cleaning, minding his own business. But then here comes big old bully Kirby to just inhale it. Kirby doesn't even gain any powers afterwards, proof that this little creature posed that little of a threat. But Kirby was like, nah, food.
No, Connor. There are objectives in Kirby Superstar, multiple even. In fact, one of the objectives is the exact same as Kirby's Dreamland, which you placed in the good universe. Are you also blind to the fact that Kirby destroying enemies is in every game? Literally, your footage shows Kirby in Kirby 64 destroying an enemy for just bouncing. By your logic, Kirby is a bad person in every Kirby game. What's wrong with you, Connor? Do you hate Kirby Superstar that much to vilify the game through cherry picking? Furthermore, that broom enemy appears in almost every Kirby game. That means that Kirby kills an innocent sweeping enemy in games you put in the good universe. Despite being a Halloween special, the scariest thing about this video is your blatant cherry picking. The Connor I know and love would never do this. Unless you are not actually Connor the Waffle, you're his evil twin from another universe. It makes perfect sense. You can't fool me, evil waffles. I'll call you Cherry for the remainder of this video cause you're a cherry picker.
This is kind of interesting, considering that in the original Super Smash Bros. On the N64, Kirby's trophy description reads, "He is true to his instincts. He eats when he is hungry, and sleeps as soon as he becomes tired." That doesn't sound like a valiant hero who will fight for what's right. It sounds like a dinosaur from a Jurassic Park movie.
And here's a quote from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That proves he's a hero. Cherry picking again, I see. Also, if you think about it, that quote you used could apply to any Kirby in any game, including the ones you placed in the good universe. I don't want to repeat myself, but that means that Kirby is bad in every game based on your evidence for the third time. Can I ask what's wrong with Kirby eating when he's hungry and sleeping when he's tired? Most of us humans do the same, so are we like dinosaurs as well?
But we're not done yet. Another game in the Kirby Superstar pack is Dynablade, an adventure where Kirby, again, plows through stages upon stages of pathetically weak and timid, villains, all for the final encounter with Dynablade, a really cool looking giant bird, who, according to Dynablade's own Super Smash Bros. Brawl trophy, says, in Kirby Superstar, she's destroying Dreamland's crops. Oh, okay then, I guess that's fair enough. Wait! There's more. In Kirby Superstar, she's destroying Dreamland's crops, but there's apparently a perfectly good reason for this. Why would they put that very vague but important detail in there? None of the other villains really have that. You don't load up the Koopa trophy and it says, the Koopas very often practice waterboarding on their enemies, but on the weekends, they also adopt abandoned puppies. So, is it possible that Dynablade was actually doing a heroic deed? Was she possibly a hero? But Kirby, hell-bent on his instincts, decided to challenge, fight, and vanquish the powerful bird Dynablade in front of her own children nonetheless?
No. Just, no. First of all, just because Dynablade had a good reason to do something bad doesn't automatically justify her actions. Imagine the amount of people who would starve because of her. Yeah, Dynablade is clearly a hero. In all seriousness, without crops, people starve and die. It's elementary, my dear Cherry. Because of this, you shouldn't vilify Kirby for stopping Dynablade, since he's just trying to save Dreamland from a possible famine, something that a hero would do.
In the anime Kirby Right Back At Ya, there was actually an episode revolving around Dynablade, so maybe here we can learn some more backstory and see if she's truly doing anything sinister. Nope! Literally doing the most heroic thing ever, saving her child and comforting it after being stolen. So what's Kirby's deal? It's pretty clear that Dynablade only does things with the best intentions.
Hold on, Cherry. You are using something that isn't even canon to prove your point. Secondly, Kirby's deal was that Dynablade is endangering the lives of many Popstarians, or whatever they are called. It looks like you believe that the end justifies the means, even if the means takes away many people's lives just to save a couple. And even if Kirby Right Back At Ya is canon, this point is still pointless because Dynablade was never meant to be a villain in the Kirby series. Heck, Dynablade helped Kirby in Kirby Superstar, The Revenge of Meta Knight. In all, Dynablade is a good mother but did something bad. Also, the clip you showed only reinforces Dynablade's motive for destroying Dreamland's crops. Don't waste your time on pointless evidence like this, Cherry.
This wouldn't be the first time that Kirby foiled a plan for the sake of good. In Kirby's adventure, King Dedede hides the Star Rod in the Fountain of Dreams, because Nightmare was looking to harness its power for evil. So what does Kirby do? Fights King Dedede, steals the Star Rod, summons Nightmare. What a hero.
Congrats, Cherry. This point isn't 100% terrible. You get half of a waffle. That being said, Cherry, you are forgetting the fact that Kirby didn't mean for this to happen. One could argue that's partly King Dedede's fault since he fails to communicate his plan. Not to mention, Kirby saves the day in the end, so at least he redeems himself for his mistake. But according to you, causing an accident makes you evil. And that's where I'm going to stop. The rest of the video is just his conclusion. Also, Cherry says something hilarious. He tells us to not judge a book by its cover. You know what? I actually learned this lesson. Thank you, Cherry. Now on to the problems and final thoughts. Here are the problems: lots of cherry picking, evidence that contradicts you, Superstar has no objective BS, defaming Kirby, not showing any good evidence for the evil twin from another universe theory. In all, this video was a disappointment, Waffles, a major one since I'm a Kirby fan. I hope your next Kirby theory videos, or theory videos in general, aren't like this. I love criticism, so if I'm wrong, have issues with this video, or have advice, don't hesitate to comment down below. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I have some new material that I need to work on. Got a blast.